Hello, this is G-Man again, and this is my second commentary. I figured I'd get a couple out, just so that I got a few videos on my channel at least for anyone who happens to stop by and check it out. So I watched my last video, and I realized I was talking way too much about the game, and you don't really need me commenting on everything that I do in the game. I turn left, I turn right, I shoot, and stuff like that, because you can see what's going on. You don't need me to tell you that. And so I figured this time I'll talk more about something else, maybe the game in general. Yeah, so I'll just I'll set the scene here. This is a team deathmatch on Rundown. I'm using the Scar with FMJ this time, just because I haven't used it in a while, and I missed it a little bit. Yeah, so this isn't a very interesting game. I mean, I get a couple stupid deaths right at the beginning. I think I end up like 2 for 2 after the first couple of rounds. That was an awful shot. I should have got that kill. Yeah, but I get a 24 kill streak, and it's annoying because I have my nuke equipped, and this would have been my 5th nuke, and it would have been awesome to get a nuke video on my channel. I can't seem to record a game where I get one. I've tried a couple times, but it seems like whenever I record, I play, subpar, and then as soon as I stop recording, like my hard drive fills up or something, I forget to delete some stuff. So I play a game and I can't record, and I'll do really well. This one, it didn't go too badly. Like I said, I got a 24 kill streak, but I thought that I was 1 kill up than I thought I was. Does that make sense? I thought I would have got my nuke sooner than I did, and so my last kill that I get in the streak, I go for it. I just run for it, and yeah, I get confused when he dies, and I don't get the little thing saying tactical nuke. It's kind of annoying, and then I die, and I guess that's the way the game goes. You get careless and you die. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to talk about the gameplay as much this time. I'll just let this kind of wash over you like a cool breeze. I don't know. I am fully talking out my ass. Okay, so I watched. I didn't watch. I listened to the Host Migration podcast. It's done by excuse me. It's done by Hutch, CNAS, and Trumpf, and they occasionally have a guest on there. And funnily enough, the day that I post my first video, they start talking about how to set up your own YouTube channel and get views on it and stuff. It was kind of helpful. I sort of wished I listened to it before I posted up my video, because they gave a load of good tips. But one thing that came up was re-recording commentaries. Like, I got a couple of comments of people saying, this is the 8th time, not comments even, I heard comments, I read comments, where people had said that they, recorded the same commentary 8 times because they didn't get it right. And I can sort of understand what they mean, because, especially if you're getting into this just like I am, I've become very aware of my own voice, and I didn't realise how posh I sound. I'm not a posh person. Like, I'm from the north of England, and for anyone who doesn't understand the north-south divide, the north's kind of full of farmers who don't use full words and proper grammar. I don't know, you could look that up. I guess there'll be some stereotypes in there that I should be conforming to, really. I can assure you I'm not a posh person. I don't have really much to say on that, but where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the channel. Yeah, people recording the same commentary like 8 times to get it right. And I can understand, because, you don't like your voice. No one likes their own voice. My flatmate at the moment, he is doing a course on media journalism, and he does a radio show. So he knows, he told me the first thing about radio is no one likes their own voice, but you just have to deal with it. And that's sort of what I'm doing now. I'm trying to get used to my own voice, and I'm not too keen on it at the moment, but I guess I'll get used to it. I keep going off track here. What was I talking about? Yeah, these commentaries that I've done, the the vast two that I've done, including this one, I have not re-recorded. I mean, I've started and stopped twice on this one because I started it wrong. And you know, the start is something that you sort of want to get right. But after that, I'm freestyling, I guess. Yeah, it's you keep a sort of spontaneousness when you do it just kind of off the cuff. My phone is going. Yeah, it kind of helps. I think it makes it a little bit more interesting, because if you properly script it out and just talk about, you know, certain points, bullet points, you know. Oh, I am 3 minutes into the video, I better talk about point 7 on my agenda, you know. It just becomes really rigid, and it's not about you, it's just, it's not interesting. And I guess one of the main things that makes these commentaries work is liking what you hear. And you know, people's personality, that's something that you get used to. I mean, if anyone has watched any videos by Woody's Gamertag, I have to comment on that shot. That was awful. I used every round in my mag there and hit nothing but air. that was a fail on my part. And I think this is the time when I think I'm on 24 kills now, but I'm actually on 23. So I run out and get this kill here, but I think he runs out from cover here, and I just managed to get it. I'm confused now as to why I don't get a tactical nuke, so I kind of panic and run up here and don't check behind me properly, and just get nailed like a noob. Not a huge fan. He saw me and everything. I was just not vigilant. I'm kind of annoyed, because that would have made a really good video for the channel. You know, they say, one of the things they brought up in this podcast was you have to have really good gameplay for your first few videos, or else, you know, people just aren't going to look at it. If you have like a 13 to 12 video, but, you know, you can have like the best quality uploading and the best voice and the best personality. You could be like, okay, I can't think of an example, but you could be like a really nice guy, and just because you're a nice guy and you get a bad, well, not a bad score, but, you know, a really average score, it won't help your channel. And that's definitely something that I'd like to do, you know, help my channel out. Yeah. Where was I going? Woody's Gamertag, yeah. The guy's like really, really nice. And it helps, rather than the sort of dickish behaviour you find usually on YouTube, where people will post montages like, oh, look at me, I'm so good, I'm going to kick your ass if I ever play you. Sorry for the appalling American accent I just did there. That was terrible. But yeah, I think I've sort of run out of stuff to talk about. I guess that's the problem with freestyling. You'll occasionally run out of things to say. But I'm getting to the end of this video now, and I had a pretty good kill streak, but it was a 24 kill streak, but the overall score doesn't end up brilliant. It's like 29 to 4 or something like that, which I suppose... No, I take that back. That's a pretty good score, but you know, I thought I did some pretty good gameplay there, and it just doesn't shine through with that score really. Oh, you can actually see me typing here. One of the many benefits and exclusive features of the PC version, as Infinity Ward tried to spin it. That's maybe something I'll talk about next video, the dedicated server fiasco. But I think that is it for me, so thank you very much for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you will, and I'll see you on the next video. See you there.